sit down and listen up. Okay, welcome back to Tennis 101. How are we feeling today?
Fantastic.
Yeah? That's it?
Great.
How are we feeling today?
Great.
A lot better, thank you. So to review, I'm Coach Laura, this is Coach Brent, Coach Ben, and Coach Marcos. So to start our class today, I'm going to go over a few basic fun tennis facts. So the first one, tennis's origin can be dated back to the 12th century in France, where players used their bare hands. Second, the first tennis ball was made out of leather stuffed with wool. The color of a tennis ball is yellow because it is the easiest seen on TV. People who participate in tennis 3 hours per week at a moderately vigorous intensity cut their risk of death of any cause in half. And the tennis ball weighs 2 ounces or 56.69 grams. And the last one, most interesting, is that a professional tennis player such as Rafael Nadal makes just under $5 million per year. So I hope you guys enjoyed those simple rules to make the game a little bit more interesting. Now Marcus is going to take over the class objectives for today.
I will be introducing the class objectives for this lesson. Number 1, to quickly review the backhand. Number 2, to learn and practice the volley. Number 3, to learn the steps of the serve. Number 4, to spend a sufficient time practicing the serve. Number 5, respect the coaches and their instructions. Number 6, practice hard and stay on task. Number 7, encourage others. And lastly, number 8, stay positive. Are there any questions with these objectives? No? Great. Okay, up with your feet. We're going to start off today with a warm-up lap, as we usually do. As we finish our lap, we want to grab our rackets from the fences and gather up in the same starting position we have been gathering up. Okay, on the jog.
We'll do a few stretches. Cool. A little stationary. Yeah, let's get our
Side to side.
arms. Good. I like it. Okay, next one. What is wrong with it? Why is everyone feeling like that? It's my big shit buzzer. Yeah, I'm ready.
Everybody should grab your rackets and gather back up here.
Alright, let's go.
Let's get in that same scattered position we have been getting in, where everybody has a clear view of the coaches up front. That's all enough room to practice safely. Okay, I will start off by reviewing the backhand with our grip. As we remember, we want to hold the neck of the racket with our non-dominant hand while we run our dominant hand down the end of the racket with the butt. As we give this racket a firm handshake, we want to replace our non-dominant hand and place it directly above our dominant hand. From here, we want to make sure we're always in the most athletic position as possible. That is always on the balls of our feet. As we're in the most athletic position as possible, we want to turn and pivot towards our backhand. As we step into it, we want to make sure our racket is always behind our body, keeping a firm wrist as if your arm is in a cast. As you enter contact, you want to make sure the racket comes up in front of you. What would happen if you open up your racket, you open up your hips, your shoulders, where will the ball go?
That way.
Great, exactly. So by preventing that, we want to keep our hips closed, shoulders closed, always perpendicular to the net, and racket face down. As we get into contact, we want to make sure we go from low to high and finish over our shoulder in bazooka position, or scratching your back. We're gonna go through that one more time. So to get our grip, neck of the racket, down, butt of the racket. We grip our other hand right above our dominant hand. The most athletic position as possible, we turn and pivot towards our backhand, keeping our racket behind us. As we step into it, we want to bring our racket in front of our body for contact. We want to make sure our hips, shoulders, and rackets are closed, as well as our shoulders perpendicular to the net. And as we follow through from low to high, we want to finish with our racket over our shoulder in bazooka position or scratching it back. Now that we have mastered this backhand, Brent will come up and introduce the volley. Now I'm going to introduce a new technique that we haven't learned before. It's called the volley. The only time we will be using the volley is when we kind of return back to the baseline after our opponent hits a short ball that we have to run up and hit it back over. Does everybody understand in that situation? We're going to be around here in this area close to the net. For the volley, we're only going to use one hand the entire time, and that's going to be your dominant hand. The grip that we have is the same exact grip as our forehand. So remember the V, keep that firm grip for the handshake. So our first step for the volley is literally to take a step. So if the ball is to our forehand side, we're going to take a step towards the forehand side. So I want everyone to take a step towards your forehand side. Good. Now if the ball is to our backhand side, we're still going to step with the same exact leg. So we're going to come across the body. Good. The reason why we want to use our dominant side leg only is that will maximize our range. Like if you come across, if it's the ball to your forehand side and you come across with your opposite leg, you're not going to get out as far as if stepping with this leg. Does everybody get it? So the next thing after the step is we're going to punch our hands out to the side. So we take a step towards the forehand side, punch out. There are two things that I want you guys to remember when you're making contact. The first thing is keeping your racket face above your hands at all times. The second thing is your contact point should always be in front of your shoulder. Does everybody get it? So what's the first thing? Keep the racket above your hands. That's good. And then number two? That's good. So the same exact thing goes for the backhand side. We're taking our step across our body, punching out, keeping the racket face above our hand, and contact point in front of our shoulder. Alright, does everybody get it? So we're going to practice going to our forehand and backhand sides. The coach is going to be coming around, watching you guys form, and will correct anything. Make sure you are working both sides. Does everybody get it? Okay, let's go. I want to see you guys form.
Now you punch. Make sure you punch or take one thing. Use your shoulder. You want to use your shoulder. It's extended.
Very good follow.
Yeah, exactly. Why do you want to always step with your dominant side?
Exactly. It's all right.
See him, Meg?
Actually, can I get everyone's attention? I forgot to mention something. When we're making contact, the most common error that a lot of people make is they want to flick their wrist to hit the ball back over. We do not want to use our wrist. In this one, we're still keeping our wrist straight and firm, exactly like it's in a cast, just like in all of our other swings. So when you make contact, right before you make contact, you want to use your shoulder, not your wrist. So you're just tapping the ball, like punching the ball back over the net. You pretend like your shoulder is like a hinge, and you're just tapping it. Even to the backhand, same exact thing. You want to use your shoulder. Does everybody get it? Okay, let's see. Forehand and backhand sides. Firm.
I literally doing
See that punch tab? Give that punch to it. There you go. Good. The faster you punch, the faster we're going to get the ball to you. So it's all about reaction. Good. That's better. Joking me, Beth?
Too soon. Too soon. But my sister's mistake was definitely turned into. No.
For right now, then let's just practice. We'll just punch. Don't go
Oh, let's go that way.
punch straight out. Remember when we're punching though? That's going to be in front of our body. So our initial punch is in front, and then we move.
Alright, looks like you guys' front's pretty good. We're gonna start a drill right now, just right here in this position you're in. It will be for practicing our volley and our reaction time. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be calling right or left. So for right-handers,
right will be your dominant side. Left-handers, where's Luke? It'll be your backhand side. So you're still going to your right side. Did everybody get it? So I'm just gonna call right, left. You guys are gonna have to react to which side I'm gonna call. Everybody ready? Right. Left. Left. Right. Right. Left. Right. Left. Left. Alright. Now, that was pretty good. Now we're gonna break up into our groups. We're gonna break up into the groups that we had on the second day. In case you guys forgot, those groups. The groups will be on court 1 with Coach Laura. It will be Emily, Casey, Megan, and Beth. Court 2 with Coach Marcos will be Alexis, Livy, and Erica. Court 3 with me will be Nate, Will, and Kat, and Brooke. And then court 4 with Coach Ben will be Cody, Coop, Luke, and Anna.
Yeah,
All right, let's split up. Get to your courts.
Let's hustle, guys.
Court 2 on 3. Court 2 on 3.
So this drill is going to be a lot
I want you guys to come up here.
previous. You guys are going to be lined up one at a time. So but this time, you guys are going to be a little bit closer to the net. So right where I'm standing is where you guys want to be. So in between the net and our first service line. I'm going to feed you guys balls, just like on the last one. You guys are going to practice going to your forehand side and your backhand side. Alrighty? So 2 keys here, 2 differences is one that you guys are going to hit the ball before the ball bounces on your side. So I'm going to give you guys enough of a toss where you guys will be able to extend out and return it back to me. Just like that. So, and then the other aspect is that the first throw I'm going to make is to your forehand side. The second one will be to your backhand side. Luke, I'm going to try to remember the best I can with you.
That's right, just throw.
Okay, so once we get comfortable with that, then I'm going to tell you guys that I'm going to throw the balls to you guys' side, but I'm not going to tell you which side. So you guys are going to have to learn how to react to that and get as fast a reaction time as possible. So does everyone understand the directions? All right, so let's go first. Let's let the lady go first and be gentlemen.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. First person will be right here.
Let's do this.
I will, great.
Okay, so fine. Be in that nice athletic position. Go to your forehand. Exactly. Remember, when we're punching, just straight out. We're not swinging with our wrists. So why don't you just get up a little bit closer and we're just gonna, yep, we're just gonna punch out. Okay? So backhand now. So that's all right. That's all right, we'll keep working on it. So next up, switch.
Ben, excuse me, Ben. You might want to just move back a little bit. That allows them to come forward.
That's all right, Cody. And step out. Good. Okay, see how that time you move with your wrists a little bit and went into the net? Think about it. And just get punching out there and moving with our shoulder. Good. Very nice. Good adjustment. Bad toss. That's all right.
There you go.
All right, Coop. There you go. Very nice. Step, punch. Good. All right, let's see the adjustment this time. That's our right idea. Remember, we're just going to punch out there. So get our racket out there and then use our shoulder as a hinge. Make sure we're keeping that wrist nice and straight. That's all right. We'll keep working at it.
Backhand's not my thing, guys.
Cody, that's much better. Good adjustment with your wrist there. There we go. Nice and easy with it. Good, Luke. Very nice. All right, Coop, let me see that strong wrist. That's a much better adjustment keeping that racket under there. Good. Alright. There we go. See the difference? That time when we just use our shoulders.
Want to try as much as you can to not like
That's a great job. contact is a progression right there. Getting better. Yep, we're... Okay, same thing there. Using our wrist. Alright, Luke. Very nice.
That's okay, it happened to me.
Good.
You like that?
Alright, good. Dude, why do you think that elbow went down? Where do you think your contact point was?
Keep that wrist firm.
Because from what I can see is behind us. So let's think about punching in front of our body. This way we have the most control. Good. There we go. Good adjustment with that.
Doubles.
He's got it down. There it is. Good job. Yeah. Correct, setting left wrist to the shoulder, bro. There you go.
How you use Alexis.
Good, good. That's great, Justin. Nice moving your back hand. Good.
Sorry, I got excited. But you're doing it really well.
You started
Good.
this show, right?
Very nice.
Oh, Will did? Okay.
Come at me.
You want this one? Just go right
Ooh, yeah, Erica. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Good job.
Erica.
Oh! Trying to fake you out. It's been terrible. I was sick all morning. And I didn't go to my motor vehicle class. It takes forever when the ball's
It's just like, it's more like efficient.
I'll try.
And you can step into like this.
Thanks.
Yeah, but then cross. You want to cross.
There we go.
I don't like that. Yeah, it's way harder.
Next person.
Oh! Wait, did you just get hit in the nuts? That was close. That was
Pretty good. You guys doing a lot of big reactions.
See, I don't like doing
I'm not going to tell you. So it's all just reaction time. You see the ball, your forehand side, you see your forehand side.
right.
So I'm going to do each of you 4 balls. Good.
See how I
Everyone get it?
I mean, the thing is like, for this, it's to for your so if you aim it right at it, what is he going to do? But I'm going to play it.
Good. My bad.
Nice. Nice job.
Last one, bro.
Good job, bro.
Step wrong.
Good. Alright, Cody, I can do it.
I know. I felt that. And I stepped wrong. That's a whistle.
Sucks, but pick him up! Real quick, be back up, court 3!
We have to get some more time with that.